You are now tuned in
to Respect the DJ's podcast.
Welcome to Respect the DJ podcast. I'm your host, DJ Junebug, alongside DJ Correct.
Let's go.
Yo, our new guest today, well, I don't say new guest, but our guest today, you might have seen this guy all over the city. We like to call him the mayor of Orlando.
In the streets.
He's always in the streets.
Always.
He's outside before the outside was outside.
Facts.
Everybody knows and loves this guy.
Yes.
He's always at everybody's favorite spot, his favorite spot. Always has a smile on his face.
Always.
It always brings the good vibes and energy. This guy has more socks than Jensen.
Jensen.
He's new to the DJ game, but he's making a mark in Orlando.
Yes.
Let's give a big round of applause for D-Rock.
Let's go.
Yeah. Thank y'all for having me. Junebug. Correct. Thank y'all for having me.
Yes,
Welcome.
of course.
Correct. Let's start this.
You sure?
Yeah,
I'm still under more socks than Jensen.
Jamal Jocks? No, but it's not. It's Johnson.
Man,
Yeah, every time I see this guy,
you can't front.
fuck the sneakers, it's the socks.
Yeah, nah, he definitely a one-time use and he tossed.
Nah, man. Nah. Y'all got to cut it out, man.
like the panties.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? You know how you get the dollar T-shirts from the bodega? He got stance on speed dial.
Y'all got to knock it off.
Yo, Stance, we need that check so my
might-
man D-Rock
Yo,
can
he
stay
might
fresh.
have a factory in his backyard.
He got the direct connect. You know what I mean?
Shit, we had factory here yesterday. Me and LS, we're Asian factory with two Mexicans working.
D-Rock got the Alibaba connect for socks. But all right, let's kick this off. How we kick off everybody else. So how'd you get your DJ name?
Man, really actually hosting at parties a long time ago, right? I got my first shot hosting parties when I was doing it. Believe it or not, my first shot was with Tony Koo.
Okay.
And my man Reg, Fireman Reg. They allowed me to rock, with them a couple parties. And I used to go by D Rockefeller.
Okay.
And then I felt like it was a little bit too long because, I was a big Rockefeller fan at the time. And then, for sure, I was like, after a while, I was like, you know what? Let me cut that short and just go with D-Rock. And then, obviously, me playing basketball, still being a fan of Rockefeller, I was like, let me just keep it like that. And then that's how the name was birthed for me.
There was no names before? No. Nothing that crossed your mind?
Because you're Asian, too.
What about D-Socks?
Nah. Nah, never D-Socks, though. Come on, cut it out. Correct.
Shit, so you said Tony Koo was the first one to let you host an event or whatever.
Yeah, it was at a college joint, as a matter of fact. It was a UCF party. I want to say it was at the Hilton. And I think for sure I know my man Quay. Remember Quay who?
Quay, of course.
Yes, Who Flavor at the time. That
Shout out
was
to
his
he
DJ
got
name.
the dope coffee spot now. I
Yes.
don't know if it's called coffee. What is it called?
Create Coffee downtown.
Create Coffee downtown. All right.
Yep.
Shout out to
Shout out my
Quay.
man Quay. He was DJing, as a matter of fact, and then we just rocked out. I want to say it was at the Hilton, but shout out Tony Koo, shout out Who Flavor for giving me the opportunity, and then at that point I just ran with it. I started believing in hosting parties, whatever, and I fell in love with it, and then obviously DJ came right after that. But in hindsight, I really wish I did DJing before that.
What made you want to start DJing?
Just the culture, man. I love the music. Y'all know that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love everything from hip-hop to reggae to R&B. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm a big fan of music. Y'all know that. You know what I mean? And then from there, after that college party, I did a couple joints with, I don't know if y'all remember DJ Tylo. That was Asian DJ too as well.
Sounds familiar.
So I rocked with him with a couple parties, and we had a blast. So, slowly but surely, I mean, they had crazy big parties. I did one in with Tylo down in, I want to say it was down in Fort Lauderdale. Crazy party, real good time over there. And then, in the Orlando scene, like, I was already doing parties out here hosting-wise.
Right.
And then after that, I started getting into, the downtown scene. And then, even before that, we're going to get into the history about that.
Right.
But that's how that became,
Has anyone mentored you as far as DJing, or is it?
Yeah, believe it or not, you one of them. because, you know, when I started asking questions, you know, I remember me pulling up to your crib and, you know, wanting to take the DJ stuff serious.
Right.
And, you know, you guided me with a couple things and you let me know, like, hey, this is what you want to do. Just make sure, you know, you study the craft. And obviously that's what I've been doing. So I appreciate you, you know, for that for sure.
Yes, with the correct.
And then, of course, you know, I know Junebug from the, you know, from the scene when he was at Hush, Destiny, you know, a couple other spots. So you guys are legends in your own right. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
And then, of course, during that time, you know, besides you guys living in New York City, growing up in New York City, you know, you got the SNS, the Ron G's,
Right.
you know, Double R, you know, like all those big time DJs that was growing up that inspired me too. And then, you know, when I moved out here, it was like I got homesick, right?
Right.
But then when I started, you know, getting to know people that live from New York that was out here, or not saying New York City, but anywhere up top, or, you know, that
Tri-state
they love,
area,
tri-state area,
right.
New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. You know, if y'all love music, or if y'all was down south, or if y'all Midwest and y'all really love the culture, I was all about that. you
Right.
know? Yeah.
Shit. So you talk about, you mentioned basketball. Let's go back to basketball. You played basketball in high school, right?
Yeah.
So what high school did you go to?
I went to Deltona High for a little bit. Well, actually, I left New York in '92. After that, I came down here. My mom was like, yo, go down to Florida with my older stepbrother, God bless his soul, my brother Steven at the time. My mom was like, yo, go with your brother and his wife down to Florida, see how it is, and then, you know, you come back or whatever. All right. I go out there. I take up, it was like a week and a half. We come out there. Now, mind you, at the time, I went to Deltona. It wasn't the city of Deltona. It was the community of Deltona.
Right.
So it was nothing but sticks out there.
Yeah.
No
No,
buses,
we know
no
about that,
transport.
Louisiana.
Yeah, they're still right.
So it was like, it
There's
was
still
like,
sticks out there in Deltona. I don't care what they say.
right. So it was like, still like that. You know what I mean? At the time, it was like that. So anywhere I went to go play ball, I had to go walk. I had to go ride a bike and shit like that. So I was like, man, this not for me.
Yeah.
So after a while, went back to New York. My mom was like, how was it? I was like, oh, it was straight. And then next thing you know, 3 months later, my mom's packed everything up. She moved the family down here. And then the rest is history. I went to Deltona High at 92, on and off. Then I, you know, was messing up in school. And then after that, I went to Deltona Trinity. And that's a Christian school because I got recruited to go play ball over there.
Right.
And when I went over there, I made a little name for myself playing ball. And then, you know, graduated and stuff like that. And then I wanted to go play college ball. Got a couple letters or whatever, but at that time, that's when I found out I was having my daughter, my oldest one.
Okay.
So that kind of derailed my college dreams of playing ball.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you saying you can still
Nah, man, the ball.
Still ball? Still
I can shoot
you can't
around, but
run
I
no
can't run out there like that no more, man.
with the youngins and shit?
Nah, man, I leave that to them. That's it. I watch it on TV.
You're trying to scuff his shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
He don't want to sweat out the socks. But I'll tell you a funny story.
He
One
wants to wear
time,
his own socks to his own nice teammates' socks, his own socks.
right, his own shit. So that's right. But funny because one time me and my cousin, when I was in New York, my cousin was like, "Yo, we need to start playing ball again, right?" So I'm like, "Ah, yeah." I go buy the basketball, and on 106 in Park, there's a basketball court that nobody goes to. So I was like, "Yo, we gonna go to this court because nobody's gonna be there. The shit's always empty, right?" So he's like, "All right, go." Boom. So we go like on a Sunday, we balling. This kid come, like 15, 16. Oh, let's play 21. All right, me and my cousin like, all right, yeah, cool. It's going to be... Yo, the next day, I had to call out from work, yo. Yeah, he was running circles around us. I told you that's the last time. Man, bought that ball, that shit just sat in the corner. I was like, yo, I can't do this shit no more, man.
You return that basketball?
I wish I could have. I would have cleaned that shit up. Took that
Amazon
shit-
wasn't on. It wasn't on Amazon back then.
Nah, there was fucking Models.
Yeah, Models, remember that? Yeah,
They still out. And they still out.
Nah,
I think they closed.
Yeah, they went out of
They went
business.
under.
Yeah.
Business? Oh shit.
Yeah, I couldn't do that shit no more. Might shoot around or whatever it is, but my old ass.
Nah, I still love the game though. I you know, if you know, I go out and you know, time to time shoot around. But as far as like playing full contact, 5-on-5 and stuff like that, nah, man, my body's done, bro. That's it, man.
So who's the first DJ or promoter to put you on? As a
Hosting
DJ?
wise or DJing wise?
Or both.
Hosting wise, like I said, it was Tony.
Tony.
Ricky Padilla put me on too. At that point, we had Tony and Ricky had the joint called Candy Shop, which used to be at Zinc Bar downtown.
Yep.
That spot is Thrive now. At the time, it was Zinc Bar, right? So I started rocking there Wednesdays. Shout out Greg G at the time. Y'all remember Greg G?
Absolutely.
That's my guy right there.
Yep.
Yo, big up Greg G. Ricky Padilla, Tony Cool, DJ Stamina. You know, he's still rocking in the city too.
Yeah.
And from that point, at that point, I was just hosting parties with them at the time every Wednesdays. And then, as far as DJing wise, got my first shot, of course, with my brother Jay Johnson and Caesar. They allowed me to, rock out, open up a couple joints, and still working on my craft to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jay again. Fucking guy.
That's a good guy right there, man. That's a good guy.
Good guy. Fucking guy though. Any DJ inspire you to become a DJ?
Yeah, a lot of them. To this day, like I say, even the OGs. Like the SNS, the DJ Juice. Man, Chill Will from the East Side. The list goes on and on. Kared, we're gonna talk about what we got in in common as well. Junebug, when you was tearing down the city and had the city on your back, Hush Days and Destiny Days. I seen all that. I was there. You know what I mean? So
that.
right hand salute to you.
Salute back.
But there's a lot of DJs, man. I mean, even the young gunners now that you got. I want to say young gunners, but they've been in the game a while. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the young ones that's coming up, that's doing their thing too, man.
Yeah, salute. We're DJ. We all gotta stick together.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. They should. They should be. Everybody should be. On
We
one.
should have fucking every DJ meeting once a fucking month or fucking every 6 months.
Yo, it's funny.
Everybody get together. You know what I'm saying? And
It's funny. I'm not gonna say it's funny. It's ironic that you say this because it should be a retreat. In Orlando, something going on with the DJs. You know what I'm saying? Because
we might do that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
what I'm saying?
that'd be super dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
Because I know for sure, you asked about the DJs we have here on the show. But the reason why we're doing that because we all gonna have an anniversary party.
dope.
So we're hoping that every DJ that comes to the podcast
We'll be able to come through.
come through and DJ as well.
Yeah, that'd be super dope. We'll talk off camera about some ideas that we could bring to fruition. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. So, what's your opinion between the difference of like the old school I don't want to say old school DJing, but vinyl only compared to controllers and Serato now? What do you think?
Number one, you know what it is, man. Vinyl's too heavy to carry around. With everything that's with the laptops and Seratos, easier to carry with you and set shop up. But don't get it twisted though. Like just because you got a laptop and a controller, don't mean that shit can't crash on you while you're on stage.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So shit does like that does happen. I seen it with my own eyes like a week or two ago. So, and with vinyl, everything is classic. It's nothing like that crack, that cracking sound when you when you hear that needle hit that record. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's just I used to see when Kid Capri used to come to Orlando, right? Mm-hmm. He used to have. Matter of fact, it was at Dragon Room, and matter of fact, he had, I want to say, maybe 8 crates of records.
Yeah, I seen him with more, but
Yeah, maybe 8 to 10, but from what I saw at that time was like 8.
maybe it was the size of the venue.
Yeah,
probably.
Man, and he was just running through them records like crazy, and it's like he was sweating bullets up there. You know what I'm saying? So that now is just like sweat off your back now, just working with the laptop.
Yeah.
Or
some good times there. What So we talking about like favorite DJs and stuff like that. Who's your favorite mixtape DJ besides me and Junebug?
Man, my favorite mixtape DJ, I'm probably gonna have to go with the Bounce Master Doo-Wop. He's for the culture, man, and that's one of my idols. And the reason why I say one of my idols because when I got the opportunity to meet him, he was everything and more than I thought he would be. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
In the sense of like representing the culture the right way. He get busy with the bars, with the freestyles, the R&B cool outs.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that just like what he does. Obviously I don't rhyme or nothing like that, but from what he does from a mixtape standpoint is essential. Like, for the mixtape game.
Right.
And when I got to do a couple parties with him and host beside him, and when he was here in Kissimmee and I rocked out with him in Tampa. The shit was legendary. So shout out Doo-Wop and shout out my man Los from Classic Material New York too, man. Had a great time with them out there. But that's one of the guys that I look up to and, in the mixtape game circuit. But there's a lot more, man. This shit is endless when it comes to the DJ names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's just depends on what you at the moment, what you want to hear, what you're looking for.
Right.
Because
who you with too?
Yeah, who you with? Yeah, who's in the whip with you?
Right.
You might be a little groupie, right, Junebug?
We say a little groupie dog, you know what I'm saying? Too old for that shit.
So, who's your favorite blend DJ?
I'm gonna have to go with Juice.
Of course.
DJ Juice from Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
With him, I'm gonna have to, after him, I'm gonna have to go with DJ Todd Boogie. Todd Boogie get busy.
Yes, he does.
Right.
Todd Boogie get busy.
He's still getting busy.
Absolutely to this day. I just saw him. He's on tour right now with Ja Rule, as a matter of fact.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, and still tearing down arenas, stadiums, and all that. So it's a pleasure to still see him doing his thing.
Right.
I mean, you know, correct. You have blend joints. I mean, Buddha has entertainment and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Throwbacks.
So
There's a mixtape up there, actually.
yeah, I got all that. You know, like I said, we're gonna talk about that, man. But I got, you know, your blends is super fire too. I hope you know you drop them in the near future as well. But there's countless other DJs that got blends that's crazy too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or,
I think I don't know of any now that are really like, and that I guess is sad for me. You know what I mean? Because I don't know of any newer DJs now that have like blend tapes or blend mixes out. It's just all blends. I always go back to the classics, whether it's Jibo or Juice or like the Todd Boogie or like
Dirty Harry.
the Dirty Harry,
classic
Yeah.
right there.
Action Pack.
Oh yes, sir. Get Money
You
Nation.
know
yes,
what I mean?
sir.
Like, you know,
And even G Pro Pro and them.
yeah, absolutely. So, any new DJs, and y'all doing blend mixes, full mixes, not just mashups like y'all call it. I'm talking about a full mixtape, 90 minutes,
Of all blends.
all blends.
Yeah.
You know, send those, post it in the comments so we could check them out or whatever. Because I enjoy those. You know what I mean?
I think
Absolutely.
The ones I see now recently would be the Ty Boogie, the Test Smooths.
Test move.
Trying to think who else that I seen recently that dropped one. I think for sure them two. Always
Yeah, but they
drop one.
OGs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want somebody new, like I never heard of. Like I want to hear some, because I like to hear other people's perception of what a blend should be or what it should sound like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I said, anybody new, hit us up. I'm looking for material to listen to.
90 minutes.
Got to be 90 minutes.
90 minutes or more.
I want 120. Do the 120 shit. Remember when that came out?
Yep.
Like, fuck, really?
Yeah, 90 minutes. I'm good.
So let me ask y'all a question. Who's y'all inspiration when y'all got into the DJ game?
One of mine was
Smoke. Just smoke.
one of mine was for sure Ron G. Because we lived in the same building. Seeing Kid Capri on Yo MTV Raps before Def Comedy Jam. My brother, he was DJing, and he DJed at the rooftop because we lived in the Polo Grounds. It was right across the street. Definitely my brother, because he had the equipment, and I still have my brother's records that he had from the 70s. So I still got those.
This your blood brother.
My blood brother, yeah.
Nice.
He started first. And he actually, long story short, he grew up with Fat Joe and Fat Joe's brother and stuff like that. But that's for something else. But he was DJing, did, you know, block parties and stuff like that. And I took his stuff when my parents moved here, grabbed his stuff, what he had. And then I started in New York. I started like when I was like 11, 12, around there. And I kind of dropped it. But then when we moved here, I kind of just picked it back up because there was nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I had, and that's when my parents bought me my techniques and shit like that. But I would say definitely the ones I look up to was like, and you know, then it came with the mixtapes too, like with, you know, like you saying. Then I discovered the Juice and all the rest of them. But it started with Ron G.
Yeah, and for him living in the same building as you, he was just regular. He wasn't like, yo, that's the God right
Nah,
there.
he was just starting.
Oh, word.
He was just starting. He
was the youngest in charge at the time.
he was.
Still going by the same time.
I was
Of course.
gonna say some stories for Ron G, but I'll say it anyways. He used to deliver newspapers because we lived in the projects. So if you live in the projects, the newspaper boy used to come to every floor and scream out newspaper in the hallway, and then if you wanted one, you would open your door, and then he would come to your door, and he was a paper boy.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So that's when I remember him for that. But he was regular, you know, Ron G. He just coming up. You should see him in the elevator with his crates. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen him on Yo MTV Raps with Kid Capri, and that's when it all, you know, came together and shit like that. So
question for you, Craig. Living in New York at the time, when mixtapes dropped, where you was buying your joints from?
I was either going to Fordham Road. I never went to Canal Street to get anything, but everything I got was pretty much either from 125th Street or from Fordham Road in the Bronx.
Yeah, I always got mine from 3rd Ave in the Bronx.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 3rd Ave too. But yeah, I mainly went to Fordham Road because I lived off the D train, so I would go Fordham Road or I would go to 125th Street.
Ain't nothing like cracking that tape open and
Oh,
put on your Walkman at the time, right?
Man, listen, Sony with the extra bass boost.
Yes, sir.
Press this button right here.
You know what I mean? That shit was the good old days.
That's legend right there, right?
Yeah, it was. Relive those moments all the time.
Y'all
What
gonna-
about you, Drew?
Shit for me would be Red Alert, Chill Out, Marley Marl, Teddy Ted.
Awesome
Those are
too.
yeah, awesome too. But Teddy Ted was the main DJ and
Right.
stuff like that. Yeah, I used to be 10 years old recording, falling asleep, turning that shit over. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I fell asleep for how long?
And then after that, I seen Jazzy Jeff on TV on the box,
Yep.
and I said, "Fuck that! I want to do this."
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then later on, hearing the Flex and everybody else. And then for the, as when time went by, would be K Slay. For the
Rest in
mixtape
peace
game.
to the legend right there. Rest in peace to K
He
Slay.
talked his shit. He didn't give a fuck who was in the room. And it reminded me, matter of fact, when I got put on with K Slay, he's like, yo, I have audio and video. He says, yo, you remind me of me. The Puerto Rican K Slay, like he did with Fat Joe. Same shit. He did with me on the mixtape shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what's crazy is that I just heard a damn, I can't remember what podcast, but some podcast was saying to when K Slade he got asked to do daytime radio, and this was Hot 97 at the time. He was like, nah, man, I'm good on late night.
Late night.
Because he could play whatever he want. He ain't got to worry about that.
Right. He's the only person who had a contract he could play any the fuck he want to play.
Yeah.
There ain't nobody else on the station who had that contract.
Street was the drama hour. Yeah.
So rest in peace, K Slay.
Yes, sir.
The drama king has entered the building.
The drama king. Yes, sir.
So what's the love and hate scene in Orlando for you?
The love scene is that when you go to, a couple parties, I ain't gonna say a couple parties, it all depends. If you got people, in our age bracket that's loving the culture, y'all gonna have a good time. But then you got a couple knuckleheads that's, young in the game. And if you go to the young clubs, they want to start, knucklehead shit.
body
And
shit.
that shit just kills the vibe for everything. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, like I said, I just think some people may just pick and choose where they want to go, which is understandable. But I just think that there's a lane for everybody. If you want to go young, you go to this spot. You want to go neo soul, you go to this spot. You want a live jazz band, you go to this spot. You want Spanish music, you go to this spot. You want dembow, reggaeton, you go to this spot.
Right.
It's just so much to choose from, but everything is not for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like whatever your cup of tea is, man. If you want to go there, go ahead. But you got some people that be like, nah, man, that shit is whack. I don't want to go over there. I mean, if that's what you want to hear, go ahead and go over there.
Right. Give it a chance.
But then you get I'm sure you guys experience this too. When you guys are DJing in the club, this might be early out. Let's say 25, 30 people in the opening hour, 50 people, whatever.
Right.
You get somebody off rip that's asking for a certain
Request.
song, and I'm like, yo, we just opened up, relax.
Right.
So want
So
to go to 100 fast.
that shit, yo, I mean, this just happened the other day, man. I was on set early. We had, 40, 50 people just having a good time to R&B music. Spanish couple comes along, was like, yo, can I get bachata? I'm like, yo, we just opened up.
in the wrong spot for this.
Yeah, I was like, it's not that. So she caught a little attitude or whatever, man. But that just comes with the territory. You just gotta take it with a grain of salt, man.
Exactly.
So
now you do hosting and you DJ as well. Is there any DJ out there you would love to host or DJ with?
I think for the most part, I've done most of the joints where parties that I hosted and DJ with. I mean, DJ wise, no. That I've been side to side, be like, yo, I did the party with them. But like hosting wise,
Right. Well,
I mean,
I'm saying anybody. I mean, just think out the box.
Anybody you would want to.
want to.
in Orlando.
Anywhere, no.
Anywhere,
no
don't matter.
Oh yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, if it's anywhere in the world or anywhere it would be like I said before, WAP was one of them. It would be dope to
To open up for him or close up for him, either.
Nah, I'm definitely not closing up. Like I like setting the tone early.
Okay.
Man, That's a good question because there's so many timeless DJs out there that's still putting in work now.
Right.
I would, you know what? Funk Flex, I like to do, a joint with him if that were to ever happen. DJ Camilo, he's a party rocker crazy. Man, there's a lot more, man, but off the top of the head, that's all I could think of right now. But there's a lot more though. I mean, in Orlando, there's a lot of talented DJs out here. But the thing is that you might attest to this as well. You get people that really rock with people and they just want to get their name out there. Right. But then you get certain crews that just rock with their crew and that's it.
That's it.
So that's the the end all be all, I guess. You know what I mean? Because it's either you're gonna be able to do this party or you don't do this party. You know what I mean? Because of like who you associate with, right?
Who's in that circle? Who's not in that circle?
Right. I mean, but I don't think it's gonna be like that moving forward. But I think people should be able to expand their horizons and be like, yo, let me just try to see what's over here. Let's see what's over here. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I said, I mean, Orlando got a lot of talent. It's just who want to put forth the work. You know what I mean?
Right.
How y'all feel about the Orlando talent out here?
No, I think
Talent on the scene.
Both.
the scene.
I mean, I think me personally, I know for sure there's a lot of DJs that don't support the artists from Orlando.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm an artist myself.
So you're saying that DJs don't support the local artists?
No, local
No,
artists.
absolutely not.
They'd rather play somebody else's shit from another state than before they play somebody from their own city.
So let me ask you this: when you say that, you feel like off rip they should just play the record, or you think you should put the work in first before you get the record played?
Shit, I'm Junepug. I put the work in.
No, I know that. I'm not saying you. I'm not because you have.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess
But-
absolutely. It
Absolutely,
has to be a hot
right.
song.
A hot song,
But
right.
there's plenty of artists here that
Artists,
have amazing
any
talent.
songs,
All right.
That have amazing songs.
Right. You got to put work into it.
All right, so
You just can't come up to the DJ and say, hey, play my shit tonight. No.
all right, so I'm gonna ask you guys a question now because I seen it just happen last week, right? There was a guy that came in
Okay.
with his USB.
Nope.
No.
Not happening.
My man was like, "Yo, play my joint. My shit is the hottest record out right now."
Not happening.
Bro, like you can't just come up to a DJ, a popular DJ or a club DJ and just say that. That shit just don't work.
Right.
No.
And then
Especially if the artist doesn't have a name. You
But
don't know
then-
who it is. Because it could be an artist that's hot.
Right.
And you ain't heard or seen
Or seen him, right.
Seen them or heard us on the radio, I mean on the club scene, or you saw a video out.
Right.
Either, oh, that's that dude. Oh yeah, then you know what you're talking about. But then again, it's tricky because with the USB, a lot of these ain't putting a USB that have no idea what it is. What's on
Yeah,
that
I'm
shit
not putting no
on the
US
laptop.
I'm not putting a random USB
We
in
might
my
have to
shit.
airdrop you because we do that shit in the club now.
The airdrop shit?
We airdrop shit. Yo, we be in the club, all of us. We in the club. We put the airdrop on. We set the fucking the podcast to fuck that. Your shit's on. You go get podcast.
nah, but in all realness, that's out of bounds. No,
No, absolutely.
No, it is.
I would rather build it where it's like, yo, let me get your email. I'm gonna send you this music, boom, 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 or whatever it is. But I'm not plugging no fucking USB into my laptop.
now do you? Okay, so here's another question.
Yo,
When it comes to that.
Yo, we interviewing you about
No, you're right. But I just want to hear. I just want to hear from this side.
I'm gonna get you a chair over here. Want to get a chair over here?
When you say that part where you said, let me get your email.
Right.
Do you think a lot of DJs willing to touch base with that artist?
Of course not.
Why?
Because that's who they are.
That's just you know what I mean?
Got it.
It's they not supporting the city. It's not. There's a lot of amazing artists in Orlando, and what they do, they fucking leave Orlando, and then you never know that they was in Orlando or live. Look, we got Full Sail right here, man.
Everybody comes
You
in.
know how much talent comes out of Full Sail? Motherfuckers got Grammys, Oscars, Emmys,
Wrestlers.
Tonys, fucking yeah, you name it. You know what I mean? Music producers, movie producers, all from Full Sail. And I'm sure they were trying to do things while they were here in Full Sail, whether it's independent movies or whatever it is.
And there's a big artist that go out there. Wale goes out there frequent. Well, at least back in the day, he used to go there frequent to Full Sail.
Have you seen Full Sail?
Oh no, I drove by there. Yeah.
Now you know why that shit costs so much money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got amazing setup in there.
I didn't go full. I went to first school. That shit was cheaper. She was way cheaper. Fuck that.
Yeah, now Full Sail has all the top level equipment. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But that's the problem here. I don't think there's even well, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see a local culture here either. like an artist meet or something like that.
But
or
they used to be.
a networking type deal.
We used to do a showcase every fucking week. We had a showcase and stuff like that.
So
Now it's basically what's getting put out there is a lot of, like we had talked about this before, a lot of promoters will get a little bit of money in their pocket. They want to do something with it. They want to become a promoter for that month or for the 6 months or whatever, do a little showcase here and there, but they're really not about the culture.
Right.
You know, they want to charge the artist, $100 for a fucking a 2-minute set or whatever. They're not about the culture. They're trying to make the extra money.
They're just trying to charge. Yeah,
Right.
I think sometimes too that's a little bit. If you're really doing it for the city and you're doing it for the artists, you charging the artist to perform,
Right.
like you said. I think it gets a little bit, OD. Like you said, $100. All right, you could do one song. You got 5 minutes for $100.
Right.
yeah, and that's the thing because I scroll through my through the gram sometimes and I see that there's showcases in Orlando. Now, granted, there's not a bunch of names that you might not have heard of.
Yeah, of course.
But then when you go, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna talk about his joint in a second. But there'll be names that you never heard of, right? And you'd be like, and after a while, when you like listen to them and you see them perform, you be like, yo, that shit is rocking.
Right.
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 But they just don't have that support behind them to
Yeah.
push them,
Right.
to push it forward for them.
There's 2 DJs out in Orlando, and I got to salute to them. DJ Mega, he drops fucking mixtapes every fucking other week. Like that. I mean, I gave him the crown for the mixtape. I gave him the crown.
Right.
Shout out DJ Mega, what up, boy?
He doesn't. I don't think he does any clubs really. That many clubs. But he does also put a lot of local artists or anybody who's on the come up.
Okay.
With that real hip hop shit is on his mixtapes.
Oh, yeah.
And there's another DJ called DJ Goodfella. I think he's on a private radio show.
Okay.
And he does a little couple showcases here and there. Those are the 2 cats that I know DJ, and I know a lot of fucking DJs that I know who will support a local artist.
I think,
saying? So
what
I
I
wanna salute
think,
to them as well.
and this is me just right now putting it out there. I think all the DJs that have influence in Orlando or whatever it is, they should pick an artist and be like, yo, we're going to push this artist right now. Every club we do, and promote the city because people don't know the amount of talent that comes out of Orlando. You know what I mean? Like Orlando itself, amazing talent here. So if the DJs had like a DJ like committee or something, like, yo, this is what's pop, yo, this is hot right now, and then that'll force radio to play it because radio don't support it. Tampa, they play their local artists.
Yo, we go to Tampa all the time, and they got hip hop parties.
No, yeah, that and like I said,
I just saw you
Yeah,
out
we
there.
saw you at that.
if the
That was no, but yeah, they support hip hop.
Yeah.
Fuck the artist, they support hip hop. Bottom line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you talking about Tampa was only 45 minutes away.
yep,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's smaller than Orlando.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I just think
salute
same
to
thing.
Tampa.
Right,
Salute
shout out to
to my people
Tampa
out
because
there.
they support
DJ
that.
Fader,
Yeah.
Sandman, DJ Danny Ventures,
Eakin.
Eakin, who was out there? Casper's
Casper.
out there. So any DJs I miss, hit us up. We need to interview.
Yeah. So I think if DJs got together and be like, yo, this is hot right now. This is who we gonna push. It doesn't have to be hip hop. It could be some R&B. You know what I mean? It could be something fly, but you know what I mean? Something like you playing your early out set or whatever it is, but you getting the artist. People are Shazamming it. People are trying to find it. You know what I mean? They get their views up. They get they listens up. The algorithm is starting to work for them. You know, if we all came together and was like, yo, we gonna, all right, this week we moving the song. It's buzzing. We gonna move it to our closeout set.
Right,
See
right,
how
right.
it works. You know what I'm saying? But
And the crazy part about it, they used to be DJs that from back who support the local artists.
yeah,
You know, shout out to Pro Star back in the days. I think he
right.
was used to be with Warheads, was it?
Yep.
Warheads one
Yeah,
who
he
say,
still used
anytime-
to be
Wherever
Warheads.
you saw Pro, you saw Warheads. And
Yeah.
you heard their shit at the club.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You know, Fidel Cashflow, Jesse Jazz used to play his shit.
Right.
Yep.
Everywhere you saw Jesse, you
saw Fidel.
Fidel.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there were DJs out there that did it.
Yeah.
But then stopped.
So you think Showcase could really pop out here if they got the masses behind it, right?
Out here? Hell yeah.
I think the showcase will pop, but also I
And it
think
can't be every week. It gotta be
Nah,
quarterly.
once a
Quarterly.
month, or
Like
quarterly, yeah,
quarterly
yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that. But I think also too you gotta
But it gotta be execution
Official.
the right way.
It's
no,
official.
well that too, and the artist has to be put together
Right.
also.
It can't be with somebody with a fucking
executed
CD
the right way.
now, with a Marcus,
Right.
gotta be
It can't.
official.
You got everything has to be official. Like, and I'm not knocking it, but they can't be recording their vocals with their iPhone.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Everything because it's all about presentation, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's everything is perception. So if you show up and it's lack of better terms, half-ass or whatever it is, then people are not going to come back again. They want to. You want to make it. You want to make it as official and professional as you can make it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But that goes for the venue too, though.
Everything.
Of course.
It's from top to
Yes.
bottom. It's not just the artist. It's top to bottom.
I mean, the venues are like the females. When the lights come on, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
So another conversation.
Yo,
Something
but
different. But
the venue, number one is sound. We know that, right, June?
Yeah, sound.
Sound gotta be righteous.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course, you know, like just the
the marketing of it, the
marketing behind it,
the
and then of
sounds.
course, like the talent that you have behind it. So,
So we could say this. We could say this. Full Sail, we challenge you because they got the sound. They got the sound stage, which is amazing. I was just there a couple weeks ago. It's insane. We challenge Full Sail because since they pull so much money and so
Right.
much out of Orlando,
Exactly.
right? Then it's
We
time to give
challenge
back.
you that Respect the DJ podcast want to do a show
A showcase
for the culture.
for the culture,
We'll do it one time, or maybe we do it 4 times a year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right?
But what's the camera we're looking at again? Watch that camera right there. Full Sail. We challenge
We
you.
challenge you, yeah, absolutely. Since I think they take a lot
Matter
from
of
the
fact,
community.
we're giving this shit to Hills.
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 Shout out to Hills.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's something that could be done if it's done right. And like I said, it's not only. I don't think it should just be hip hop music.
No, everything.
You know what I
Everything.
mean? Everything.
Rock.
It should,
everything.
It should
R&B,
be like
everything.
Yeah. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
A showcase. Right. You know what I mean? Because there's crazy talent here in Orlando.
Yes, there is.
Same with there's DJs.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So right now, who do you think is your top 5 DJs in Orlando? If you want to go 10, you can, but
Man.
You can't say Junebug Correct no more.
no, yeah.
Nah, I might have to exclude y'all out of here. Y'all in your own lane. Man, I don't want to leave nobody out. There's a lot of talented DJs in Orlando, but just a big up of quite a few. DJ Livewire, Remington Steel,
Salute to that
DJ
old
Nah
motherfucker
Boogie.
right there.
you know, the young guys too, Crush Tsunami, Jax. Who else? I said Nah Boogie already. M Squared. You know, my man M Squared get busy too. Man, I don't want to leave nobody out, but there's so many names. I mean, even I'm probably sure there's people I'm not even familiar with that still get busy. You know what I'm saying? So, I could go on and on, but I'm sure I'm leaving names out. I apologize, but at the end of the day, right hand salute to you. You know what I mean? But
Sure.
there's a lot of them.
Who's the one kid that you was telling me about at J Spot on Saturdays
On J Spot on
at
Saturday.
Mangoes?
Oh, it's
Exclusive City.
Yeah,
Okay.
that boy. Yeah, Exclusive City. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Big Queens
I need-
representing
I
right
need-
there.
I need to actually get him on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Exclusive City. He's there. Saturday. He definitely get busy. Who else I just thought about? Man, I just lost
You know
my
what
train of
who
thought.
I like, and I say this with love actually. You know what I'm saying? I don't like saying the word love, but
No,
I say with
no,
love.
it is what it is.
Aaron
Aaron Anthems.
Anthem.
Yeah, that's my
He is
guy.
a good DJ.
Yeah.
If he was somebody to help him and guide him.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I watch how he blends, scratches, puts it together, the voice, everything. But he needs somebody to mentor him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's
Because I think if he's mentored properly, he'll be one bad motherfucker out here. And just
there's a lot of other people that when you go to these spots, you be like, yo, who's playing the music? And when you look up, you be like, oh shit, they getting busy over there. Where was I at the other day where I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. I was at Robinson downtown. You know the Robinson? Right across the street
Okay.
from Crow.
Right.
My man Budo Rhythm got a spot over there.
Okay.
He gets busy. From 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. He plays everything.
Dope.
Of course, like again, you got DJ Nice, one heavy hitter. You know, Arsonist is another one that's that's crazy. Arsonist, when he get in his bag and he playing, he get busy.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot more that just came through. I mean, I'm sure I'm forgetting, man. But like I said, I apologize, man. But there's so many other DJs that's talented out in Orlando, man. For
Right.
real.
so we know you love hip hop. We know you love the culture. If you were stuck in one decade, what decade would that be?
90s, that's without question.
Hip hop or R&B or both?
I'm going both. That's number one. That era right there is crazy. I go back and forth with DJ Caesar all the time.
Yeah.
We go back with music all the time.
80s
Shout out
and
my
90s?
man. Music.
What he picks?
I mean, he picks that era too, but maybe earlier too. But we always go back and forth when we drive together, or like we doing an event together. I'd be like, "Where you know this? Where the samples from?"
You that question? Oh, you were that sample game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you better get these samples.
Yeah.
When we play this game later
So-
on, you better get these samples.
Yeah,
If you
so-
don't, I'm gonna call Caesar. I'll say, "Yo, Caesar, he lost."
Yeah, gotta take a shot for him.
Big zero. Big
Nah,
donut.
man, but Caesar's my guy. He's another one that that taught me the ropes. I haven't got a chance to bottom golden joints that y'all got over there on table, but that's the next plan or whatever. But I messed around with them? Absolutely, but obviously controllers is what I've been using. I wanna definitely get in front of those things. But
Have you done though? I mean, I heard
yeah,
from Caesar's house and practice a little bit.
Yeah, I'll practice a little bit, but I felt like I didn't get too much time to execute it the right way.
Right.
Caesar's probably bothering you too and talking about, "Yo, you're doing it wrong.
Don't break my shit.
Don't break my shit."
Nah, he never done that. He
Go that way.
Matter of fact, you know what he's done when he let me rock? He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go in this room, just feel it out, see how you
Right.
like it, whatever."
Because I mean, it's in your head, it's DJ Caesar, so you're like, "Yo, he's gonna hear me fuck up."
Right.
hear me do
That's what I
this,
was thinking all the
do that.
time.
Yeah, so you think
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you really can't focus. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I would tell Caesar go to the store. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, go pick me up something to eat real quick.
Give some socks or something. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but he, he's one of them that that takes me under his wing. Like I said, and I talk to when I see all the Orlando other DJs, like Correct, forever thankful for this guy, man. For me coming to his crib and loading up everything that I needed, man. Like I said, I got history with this guy.
Did you load his car too?
Huh?
Did you load his car with records before?
Nah,
Okay.
I never did that. Never did that.
We had friends back then who did it for us. 'Cause they used the shit out of us.
I know Ron was there with you, right?
Yeah, Ron was.
Ron was there.
That's a
Get
fact.
to the club and then at the end, what the fuck everybody at? Oh, they all with a groupie or somebody else, and we stuck bringing that shit home our damn selves.
Man, you didn't help me. You never helped me at AKA Lounge before Serato?
Nah. If I did once, but y'all already had that shit loaded up because I was already getting there sauced.
Oh yeah, that's.
You know what I mean? When I got on that stage, prime time with Quincy, it was over.
There was plenty of times I was sauced at AKA Lounge, man.
Yo, that was a legendary night, AKA, man. Salute to you, Joey Nice, Bernard, Remington, G Bell.
Bernard when he was called Phantom.
Yeah,
I used to
man.
always call him Black.
Yeah, man. Phantom. That's what his name was. Phantom.
Yeah.
Nobody
AKA
knows
Black.
now he's Bernard Fluima.
That's it,
You know what I
man.
mean? But to me, in my phone, he still comes up as Phantom.
Yeah,
My
man.
phone's black.
That when I first moved from New York, that was a legendary Wednesday night party. I'm sure y'all been there at Four Fighters. At
Oh, of
houses
course.
there.
Of course.
Crazy.
It was
crazy.
Quest, DJ Quest,
Yep.
Remington,
Yep.
Eakin, I think.
Eakin,
Yep.
Remington,
007.
007.
Yep.
These are the 5 DJs, I think it was. If I'm missing somebody,
Because there was somebody outside too.
yeah.
Because they had an outside part.
Right, that's a little small area. But
Yeah.
Man,
the
that-
5 DJs, I think it was Quest, Eakin, 007,
Remington.
Remington,
There's
and
one more.
and 007.
No, I think
the 007.
no G Bell wasn't DJing then.
Nah, he was doing security at the
Yeah.
time.
Damn, I don't remember.
It was 4 or 5
I
of
don't
them.
remember
But
who it was.
I remember you. Yeah, we didn't interview yet. Hit us up.
Right. But yeah, 4 Fighter was
That was a legendary night. Alongside, with the AKA nights, man. Like, I'm telling you, man. Like, a lot of people understand, man. Like the history in Orlando, man. When it came to that boom bap rap, it was crazy. I'm gonna talk about this real quick. I never forget the first time I saw this guy Correct DJ. And
What
you
club? Remember what club was it?
Yes, it was on 436. It was at a spot called Mundo's on
Mundo's.
436.
Mundo?
yeah.
Mundo's, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Correct DJ in there, and this is when Bad Boy was crazy, ripping through records crazy. I see Correct over there,
96, 97.
crazy. I see this guy I'm like, yo, this guy. Matter of fact, you know who was alongside you that day?
It was
Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe. Yeah.
Shout out Rob Lowe. Yo, these two guys got up there and tore the building down. And I was like, yo, who was this guy? And then after a while, like, I started seeing him out. I started, handing out his mixtapes and stuff like that. And then we became cool, and then the rest became history. We got a lot of history. This guy was chilling with him in New York. That was That was legendary.
We
That was legendary.
won't say
too.
where we went in New York. We just keep that to us.
Yeah, that's legendary.
Y'all keep a lot of shit to yourselves, huh?
But June would have enjoyed it.
I would have enjoyed it, see?
If you know what I
So
mean.
I know where they're at.
You know what I mean?
I know where they're at.
Exactly.
So that was yeah, man.
It
Like
starts
I said,
with a
S
and
ends
ends
with a Y.
Oh, yeah, I already know you all.
Yeah.
You're slipping and sliding, boy.
It's not even open no more, believe it or not.
Right.
But yeah, man. I mean, Puerto Rican Day Parade. I was there with Karen.
Yeah.
We had a blast, man. I love this brother right here, man. Yeah, you guys are good guys. One of the A1s that I know that's been in the Orlando Pioneer game for a minute too. So to see y'all bring this to fruition, it's A1, and I told y'all
we
about
gotta
that.
do this.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
So, is there anything current that you're working on?
Yeah. Pardon me. Yeah. So allow me to DJ, or actually going from hosting parties, DJing parties, and doing everything in between, allow me to get onto a radio show, right?
Dope.
Internet radio show. Shout out to the raw808underground.com. I got the opportunity with my man Juice XO. He was in my ear. He was like, yo, I think you got the personality. I think you got the voice to be on radio. And at first I was like, yeah. I kind of brushed it off with it, and I didn't really I was kind of not really in that zone at the time. And the more and more I started doing it, the more he started talking to me. He was like, yo, I think you should give it a shot. Let's try to work one out and see what you think, and then we go from there. Sure enough, we banged out one show, couple shows rather, and I listened to it, and I listened to how it really got, executed the right way that I wanted to, hear how it come out. And ever since then, actually yesterday I made it a year that I've been on the platform.
Salute to you, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And ever since then, I got a chance, so big up Juice XO, Cool Hands, Pressbox, and DJ Shoe. They allowed me to, rock with them on that platform, and I appreciate it. And since then, I got with this guy, DJ Correct, and I put the, bug in his ear and was like, yo, I think you should try to get on here, get you, put the battery back in his back. And I said, yo, I think you should play on here. You like to play whatever you want to play.
Right.
Come on here, let's see. I said, I go on. So we got this joint called Head Crack Mix from 456. So Correct goes on from 4 p.m. It's called The Raw at 4 p.m. The Traffic Jams live at 5 with DJ K Sounds. And then, of course, the Happy Hour spot with your boy, Iron D-Rock, every Friday, 4, 5, and 6. And ever since we got Correct on board, man, it's just the numbers has been going up. So, we appreciate that Friday going on, man, but we just want to keep on striving and keep going where we want to go.
Yeah. We actually working with the team right now.
Yep.
Trying to do cross promotion, trying to help them out, helping us out as well.
That's the best way,
Like
man.
that. Me and Cool know each other from late 90s probably. He's actually my engineer back then.
He's sick with it,
Yeah,
too.
he's very sick with it. Yes, he's very sick.
Yeah.
They asked me about doing the show as well. Thinking about it, I got a lot of shit between the podcast that we doing, the
Right.
merchandise and everything else.
1 or 2 hours of your time don't hurt
Yeah,
nobody, man.
I understand that. I need to add 2 more hours to my 24 hours.
There you
know what I'm
go.
saying? And stuff like that. But that's good. I mean, I'm surprised the actual radio never picked you up. Because you have the voice.
I appreciate it,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? You have the
Yeah.
voice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could be in any spot and you hear D-Rock's voice, you're like, who the fuck is that? And, got that intention, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that and let's keep it on.
The
Everybody
socks,
Everybody
the
know
blowing,
him.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
He
everybody
know
know.
he know everybody.
Yeah, exactly. No, yo, listen. You know everybody. I don't go fuck you.
What
know
you say?
What? It could be a Spanish club. It could be a Jamaican club. It could be any club.
It don't matter.
It could be a cowboy shit. They know fucking D-Rock.
He gonna say what up to at least 5 people.
Yeah.
Nah, I appreciate
Maybe
it.
6.
Maybe
You know what I'm
6.
saying? And he's not from Orlando. I mean, he's from Orlando now, but
Right.
he was born in the Bronx.
Right.
Stuff like that. He was from that side of town.
Nah, he said that side of town. You see what he trying to do right there? Nah, but
I love the Bronx. You know what? Without the Bronx, we wouldn't have this 50-year anniversary of hip hop, Papa.
yes, sir.
This
So,
year, 50 years of hip hop.
so the thing when you say about that, like knowing a lot of people, I think that you going out there networking and meeting people and trying to understand how their personalities are goes a long way.
Right.
Right? So I say that to say this: as long as you keep going out there, putting your foot forward, and trying to network, and getting to where you want to go, it's going to bring you places that you think that you never get into.
Right.
Again, you got big time DJs out here too. One of the ones that I forgot, DJ Nasty, is big time too. You get other DJs that's like you said, pro style, that moved from Orlando but moved to New York and then came back and vice versa, whatever.
Right.
But like I said, there's so much talent that it's undeniable out here. But I say that to say this: when you out there, it doesn't matter if you just chilling or if you DJing a party. Don't be scared of like talk to people. You know what I mean? Like
No, we Orlando has a lot of big dogs.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about just in the DJ world alone. That basically, if you mention their name and you don't know their name, then you don't know the culture or you don't know what's going on.
Right.
Because like you said, the pro style, he's radio right now. He's just, if you don't know the hottest radio stations that are out right now in New York, he's part of one of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
he has
he's
shows
in,
everywhere.
He's in
You know what I'm saying?
syndicated markets.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You got Nasty, who DJs for another Orlando DJ, Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Khaled runs the charts now in music.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got dudes like LimeWire,
Yeah.
who we know who's Dougie's first DJ. And if you know the generation of hip hop from back in the 80s, Dougie Fresh was one on his prime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got M Square. You know what I'm saying? Infrared at one point he was here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Shout out to Infrared. He was just here
there's
not too
a lot-
long ago.
Yeah, there's a lot of DJs alone that started their market in Orlando. Some are still here. You know what I'm saying?
Tony Touch.
Tony Touch.
Yeah.
But I think Tony Touch is from Brooklyn, moved to Orlando, then went back to
Bushwick,
Yes.
Bushwick,
Right,
Brooklyn.
but he's still,
Yeah.
Orlando was
He
part
was
of
here.
the scene.
That,
Right.
that was part of his story.
exactly.
Yeah.
His cousin
So-
used to be my barber in Deltona, as a matter of fact. My man Crisco. Shout out my man Crisco. But yeah,
So there's a lot of legends in Orlando
Yeah.
alone, and they are still in the scene.
so you just said something, June, that just kind of sparked a little something in my brain, right? You said that a lot of DJs used to be here, but they moved out of town. Why you think that? You think it's more so in the strength of just trying to expand their name?
I didn't expand their name.
So you think the market here is small?
Actually, the market's big, but because of the networking is small.
I think it's
Because remember, we're only 3 hours away from Miami,
Hour and a half from Tampa.
right? Atlanta's what, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 maybe?
Atlanta?
No, it's 5
Nah,
hours, right?
yeah,
It's
about
5
five,
hours.
6
5
hours.
hours.
Jacksonville's like
Jacksonville.
2.5 hours. That's
So
another big
we're like in the
market,
middle.
Yeah.
Like always say, let me go back for a second before I say that. This fucking shit keeps on falling.
mashing up stuff. That's why June can't have no fucking liquor.
Nah, what I mean. I always say this since way back. Orlando's like a big fucking pussy.
Yeah.
We get fucked and everybody leaves. And I don't care if you leave, just when anybody asks you where you from or where you got started, mention Orlando.
Yeah.
That's my birth. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's
Stuff like that.
it's a crabs in the barrel type of thing too, because there are some DJs that do run the city, right? And I don't think anybody helps anybody out. Let's keep it
nobody
100.
does it.
You know what I mean? And we go back to it, not playing local artists and doing things like that. So I think sometimes you have to get out of the city because you're not reciprocating. The love is not reciprocated. You know, for example, I always say this, like in New York, if you put in the street work, mixtape DJ, you buzzing in the street or you holding it down in the clubs and you're not on the radio comes to you. Like, yo, we need you on the station.
Right.
And it could be an overnight spot. It don't matter, but it's a start where people are recognizing your hustle. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't happen here in Orlando. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with like
They recycle the same. I'm sorry. They recycle the same DJs, same program directors.
Right.
Everything's all recycled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
And
know what I mean?
I don't care who you are, whatever.
Right.
You're gonna hear it from us.
But
You know what I'm saying?
radio is
It's recycled program directors.
Right.
Recycle DJ. There's nothing wrong with that because everybody wants those DJs. But then you know what? Give the new cat a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look how many hours on a radio
Yeah.
a week, right? If you really, you give somebody an hour at 9 p.m. or you grow your catalog of people because
Correct. If the number
you know what
one
I mean?
station, if the number one hip hop stations in New York can do it, why can't Orlando do it?
But
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
and it's the same
There's
thing
no excuse.
too.
There's no
Like
excuse.
with the mix shows here, they don't let the DJs talk on the mic. They do not.
Right.
But if you go to Miami, you go to
Anywhere else.
Tampa, you go to any of these other markets that are close to us, they're allowing the DJ to be the DJ.
Right.
They're promoting the club because you don't make a lot of money on radio.
Right.
You just don't. You know what I mean?
It's building
It's
your
to
name.
build your name and stuff like that. You know, to let the DJs promote where you at. You hear Camilo on Hot 97. Yo, catch me tonight at so and so. This weekend I'm in Jersey or I'm here.
Right.
The station is allowing him to market his name. You know why? Because when he shows up to that venue, he's gonna rep Hot 97.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. But in Orlando, you know, I always say this. Greg G had a serious run. He had downtown on lock.
And what's smart about
You know what I'm
Greg J,
saying?
he's
I
like,
was
you know
the- I
what?
witnessed
you know
it.
what? You know what? The good shit and the funny shit and the smart shit he did. He said, "Fuck paying these fucking other DJs. I'm gonna become a DJ."
Right. Yeah, and he
You know what I'm
had
saying? And he had a city on
he
lock.
did every club.
He had downtown locked.
Yeah. Nobody was.
Yeah.
You had to go through Greg G
Yeah,
to get to
exactly.
downtown. But he, you know, I'll get back to Greg G. But he's the only DJ I could say. Now, let me not say only DJ, but one time I was in a line because I always wait in line. I never ask nobody for nothing. I'm gonna pay to get in because that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Support the cause.
Support the cause, right? I never. It's rare that I hit somebody up to get on the list, unless somebody asks me, "Yo, something going on tonight?" I'll get somebody else on the list. But most of the time, I'm gonna pay to get in. You know what I mean? One time he came outside, and I was waiting in line to get into one of his. He said, "What the fuck you doing out here? Why you waiting in this damn line?" And he took me right up. You know what I mean? So I always salute, you know, Greg G for that. But anyways,
Actually, we need to get Greg G on the podcast.
no, yeah, I got to give him a call. But anyways, as far as downtown, he had it on lock. Greg G should have been on the radio. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? He, as far as playing hip hop downtown, because at that time, not many venues wanted to let you play hip hop. You know what I mean? Because they got to hire more security or whatever it is. But the radio should have been on his ass.
Right.
So going back to Greg G, that Wednesday night when we was doing Candy Shop, I'm gonna tell you how crazy it was. He didn't have Serato at the time. He had RTDJ'S. So he had the booklets of
Right.
the CDs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and just playing it off the, off the rim and just playing it. So shout out to Greg G too, man. He had a strong run. And, like I said, I mean, you still got time, like, the Caribbean culture out here is crazy. You know that.
Oh, no, that too, yeah.
There's a lot of Caribbean DJs that's crazy, and it's funny when you were saying, like, I could go to, like, Caribbean spots, I can go to Spanish spots, and it's funny that you say that because I love those type of music.
Right.
So it just depends on the mood that I'm in, you know what I mean, and want to get into that type of zone. But one of my favorite Caribbean DJs, in my top 5 in Orlando, or maybe top 3, I'm going to put Stamina up there. Stamina, get busy. Super Pudgy, get busy.
Yep.
Man, there's so many. Frankie, he get busy on Thursday nights. Shout out to Ghostwriter, shout out to Mara James. But, I mean, there's so many other people that get busy that, like you said, that they should be on radio.
They should have some type of platform.
Or some type of platform, you know what I'm
I mean?
saying? So, but I respect what they're doing, too, because at some point they're like, yo, I don't need radio. I'm going to just do whatever I want to do.
But like I said, a platform. example, if any A&Rs or any label, anybody, I mean, labels are like smaller now compared to back in the days. But if anyone comes to Orlando, they're like, you know what? They call it checking in.
Yeah.
You know what? It's about checking in. Yo, you know what? They should have this person, like you said, a Ghost in the Temerity. They got that part of town running. You know what I'm saying? They got, D-Rock doing this.
Right.
They got, Crush doing this.
Right.
So all these, Austin is a nice one. All these DJs that actually have their own market and their own crowd, they should be checking in with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get M Squared, all the stuff he's done, the Remy Martin stuff.
Yeah.
Kelly Rowland. He's Kelly Rowland's official DJ.
Yeah.
Like,
There's just so
he
many.
got influence.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? He has access to these people. Why wouldn't you want him to rep your station?
Right.
You know what's crazy? Before that the Remy Martin joint, he was part of that Smirnoff joint, Masters of the Mix joint.
Yes. Right.
Yes.
So, like, I was there when he was during that run because
Right.
he came to Dragon Room. I see him tear it down over there and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I just saw him too. Shout out to M Squared, man. That's a good brother right there.
Yeah,
he's
but
doing the producing stuff
Right.
like that.
So,
now,
like
too.
him, he's making moves. He's doing major things. He's traveling the world.
Yep.
He lives here in Orlando.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A show a week. Don't got to be every day. You know what I mean? But give him something to just pay it back. You know what I mean?
Yo, fuck it. We'll start our own radio show next. Watch.
You gotta pay that
Fuck
shit
that
back,
shit.
man.
We're gonna get another office spot. We're gonna have the podcast going on. We're gonna have the fucking radio show going on, radio station. We have another big ass room for DJ meets.
That's not a bad
what I'm
idea. Bring that to fruition, man.
Yo, I need
put
some
it out
funds.
there.
You know what I'm
Put
saying?
it
My
in
bank
the
account number is that.
My routing number.
Facts. Let me get this. Let me send this wire to this
Yeah.
spot.
So here at Respect DJ Podcast, we like to play some games. The first game we're gonna play is called "The Choice Is Yours." So you're getting booked for the same night, same bag, at a club, corporate party, or a house party. What are you choosing?
I think I'm gonna go with club.
Why?
Just I like the environment, and
Well, those
pretty
house
much.
parties. Damn.
I mean, house parties too, yeah, but you can only fit so many people in your house party. Well, depending
Depending on
on
whose house it is.
right. I mean, well,
Shit.
you know, I mean,
You talking about your house, but you
nah,
talking
nah, 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 nah. We
Talk
not
about
doing
somebody's
that.
house, you know.
Yeah, but it all depends. I mean, if you
Rick
doing
Ross'
a-
house. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So again,
it all
house
depends.
party.
But I mean, for me, I just like the ambiance more. So I would go house party or club,
Okay.
just on the strength of you know, everything you could play is what you want to play.
Right. You know, Rick Ross' house got about 40 bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? That's 40 spots. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's 40 hiding spots. You know what I'm saying?
that's a lot of toilet paper. You know what I mean?
He wipes his shit with money.
Facts. That's a lot of fucking toilet paper. Where do you
By the
store,
way,
where do you store the
by
toilet
the
paper
way,
for that
if
shit?
anybody has a contact with Rick Ross, we need that Bel Air in here. You know what I'm saying? Come on,
Bel
give
Air.
that champagne in here. We don't care if it's the pink one, the red one, any color. We take any colors. Take them all. You know what I'm
Take
saying?
them all. Take them all.
You know, there used to be a spot in New York, and I think it was called Apartment 23. It was a small spot, but it was maybe only allowed maybe 100 people, if that. And the shit used to be packed.
Yeah,
And they
wow.
had DJs like Diplo, Jazzy Jeff. And if you asked them, if I'm not mistaken, that they always say that's one of their favorite spots they ever DJ'd. Because it was only 100 people.
Right.
And it was like
Everybody's partying.
that, and it was literally on top of him. That's how packed it was.
Mm-hmm.
They closed, but it was a epic spot where, you know, they were doing intimate, you know, joints like that. I like those intimate parties like that too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Our next question would be, bottle girl, bartender, hookah girl,
Oh, June's favorite.
groupie.
That boy said it.
You see that smile?
Nah, if you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna go with bottle girl because there's a few bottle girls that's super, super, super down to earth, real cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like who?
No names mentioned, man. No names
But
mentioned.
what do you mean by like real cool?
Yeah,
Is because
cool.
they hustle?
They
or
hustle.
they-
Your drinks are- your
they-
drink-
they-
your
no,
tequila-
no.
your tequila's good?
It's
Nah,
it
nah,
comes
nah.
Oh, your
extra
P1 good?
cold.
The
Nah,
P1 good?
Yeah, I mean,
Come on.
This guy trying to dig for
extra
information. Knock it off.
cold. Yeah. Do they service you?
Nah,
Faster?
not like that. Nothing like that. But
Like a groupie?
No.
Oh.
They real. You know, they real. This guy right here.
Keep it a buck. We
Keep it a bang. Keep it a bang.
we want the tea. You know what I mean?
You want the Lipton?
I want the Lipton. I like my shit with sugar too. So
D-Rock walks in. They already know he's drinking. He walks in.
his table set.
The table set, sir.
Yeah.
Nah, man. And you know, it just, you know, like I said, it goes about networking, man. Like when you network with these people, and granted, that comes with the territory. You know, you feel like, yo, she, you know, singing you a note and all that other stuff. But then you could feel like the genuine ones that be like, yo, like y'all cool people. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. I mean, you D-Rock. You're a host
knock
and
it off,
DJ.
man.
So
knock
do they
it
call
off,
you
man.
so-
Yo, you D-Rock. You got
Nah.
every sneaker out there
Nah,
in
nah,
every
I got a
color.
sock.
You got
Every
every
sock.
sock out there. You
guys are
D-Rock.
crazy.
Yo.
You host. You DJ now. Come on, man.
Come on,
Don't
son.
You
forget,
walk
radio,
into-
don't forget
word-
radio show.
Oh, no, fuck that. Radio show. Hey, wait. Motherfucker, he can dance too. Oh, I forgot about the dancing shit.
Yo,
That's
this
Chris
guy.
Brown and Michael Jackson together. You know what I'm saying?
In the words
Chris
of,
Brown and Michael Jackson had a baby together. It
D-Rock.
was D-Rock.
in the words of Ad Lover, come
And
on,
that's
son.
Come on,
yo,
son.
and that's hip hop moves, reggae moves,
Spanish move.
Spanish moves. See,
That's why.
are you Spanish? I think, so you have Asian and Puerto Rican?
Yeah, man. I'm half Korean and half Puerto Rican. My mom's is Puerto Rican. My dad's Korean.
Okay.
And
They fucking made you, huh?
so here's the crazy part. No, but here's the crazy part, and this is a lot of
Need
things
this
that
backstory. Need this backstory.
the backstory is real. Nobody knows this, and I'm gonna bring it to the forefront. So, like I said, I grew up in New York City, South Bronx. Born in St. Luke's Hospital in Harlem,
Okay.
Manhattan rather, and grew up in the South Bronx, Hunts Point, Southern Boulevard, Aldous Street, Bryan Ave, and I grew up there. Went to PS 75, went to IS 74. And if I had to pick my high school that I was going to go to Monroe, Gompers, O'Hallows, or Cardinal Hayes, just simply for
I
basketball.
was supposed to go to Cardinal Hayes.
Yeah, so, you know.
That's
and
the only school that accepted me.
So
The rest of the other Catholic schools was like,
See, career pays
dude.
innocent.
Nah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
They was like, yo, they said we was trying to some ass to all boys school at that. They was like, no other fucking, and I'm saying in the same sentence, no other fucking Catholic school accepted me at all. It was like default. I got sent to Cardinal Hayes and shit.
So with that being said, I grew up there. I grew up with family of 7. One passed away. Rest in peace to my sister Janet when she was Janice rather when she was a baby. I got myself, my brother Benny, my brother Papito, my brother Manny, my sister Emily, and Janice at the time, and Manny too, baby Manny, yeah. So with that being said, another thing too is that like I said, I grew up Korean and Puerto Rican. My parents are also hearing impaired. What I mean by that, they're fully deaf in both ears. They have no hearing. So that was tough for me and my family growing up because we got bullied with that.
Right.
So you fluent in sign language?
100%.
Damn, I never knew
I
that.
didn't do that.
Yeah,
That's what's
100%
up.
fluent
I
in
need-
sign language.
So how much you charging for lessons?
We'll talk about that off camera, man. But
That's one thing I always wanted to learn, man.
Yeah.
I got so much love for that. You know what I mean? Like,
so growing up in New York doing that and doing sign language, and we got bullied because they felt like my parents are handicapped, so to speak. You know what I
right,
mean?
of course.
So me and my brothers, like, Benny was the hot one. Like, every time they said something about our parents, my brother was ready to pop off.
Right.
But then, like, as we got older, everybody grew to my parents. They loved us on the block and all that. So then when we moved out here, same thing. Everything from my stepdad's side, because he raised us. His kids are all deaf, and then everybody from my mom's side. My mom, Theo Chacho, passed away. Rest in peace to him. My grandmother and my grandfather passed away February 2021 from COVID. So my mom is she's the only sibling left besides her kids and her grandkids.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So and then growing up in Orlando, like I said, when we talked about it before, I didn't really touch up on as much, but being on the Spanish side, I got to understand it a little bit more because again, I only grew up with some of my Spanish side in New York.
Right.
And then as I moved to Orlando, I see how like the nationalities are different.
Right.
You have your Spanish over here, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Colombians,
Right.
Ecuadorians,
Mexicans, and-
and then you got your white, your blacks, and then not even blacks because Caribbean is a whole different thing.
Right. Right.
You got your Haitians, you got your Jamaicans, they all got different dialects. So I started understanding like how they move and started being cool with a lot of them.
Right.
And that's why I was able to go to these Caribbean parties and understand what's going on. And I'm not saying like I'm fluent in that, but I know a couple dialects where I could get by.
Right. Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
And
yeah.
it's crazy because a Puerto Rican from like New York is different from Puerto Rican from fucking the island.
From Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure.
In the same way as
Yeah.
a Haitian cat from the South compared to Haitian from New York is totally different. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
Like, it's just that type.
And I mean, you see it, you still see it to this day. You could
Right.
you could differentiate
Of
what you
course.
see.
Yeah.
From
Papi, you know who that is. He just flew in. Nigga just flew in.
yeah, he just flew in.
You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
just flew in and stuff like that. So shit, being Puerto Rican and Asian, there's a lot of fucking fried rice in your house, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I love rice.
what I'm saying?
Ain't
Love
ain't-
rice.
you could spice it up however you want, brother.
That's part of the fucking meal every day.
That's it.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't say oh.
well, let's go. We ain't finished because I like how he pivoted from the bottle girl. You
Yeah, I
know
know, right? Yeah.
what he gave us.
See, career, see?
That's why somebody got to stay focused.
Yeah.
So they call you Zaddy or Daddy? What do they call you when you pull up to the?
D Rizzy, D Rock.
All right,
That's
so
it.
all right,
man.
let's do. All right, damn, I'm gonna start some controversy. So
Go ahead.
Which club
'Cause
that
I'm
you?
always getting charged.
Where's your favorite bottle girl at? Which spot that you
Yeah.
frequent?
That's to be determined, man.
Nah.
That's to be determined.
You,
man.
okay, what
we ain't
about
doing that.
just mention the club?
Nah, we ain't doing that, Pop.
She gonna know off rip.
Because there's exactly, and on top of that, there's a few spots that I go to. I can't put nobody.
You got
in.
more than one favorite. That's what it is.
That-
That's
you
what it
never
is.
asked that.
You know what I'm saying?
You never asked
Yeah,
that.
you're right. You didn't ask
You
that.
never asked that. Word.
You have more than one favorite. That's cool.
I can't be mad at that either. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the political answer, right? Correct.
That's the best one right there. I'm rolling with you like that. I wanted to see if you was on point. You know what I
Of
mean?
course,
See-
man.
Or if you was gonna give it up real quick.
You thought this gonna make me ask
I
something
thought,
else?
you know what I mean?
What's the bottle at?
Throw a little bit of spice in. I got the bottle right here. Shit. Look, I got it right here handy, ready for him. All right, so we gonna play
Yeah,
some
because he be
samples.
talking shit with Caesar about the samples.
Sample, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to some samples, right? So we're gonna play the original, and you tell us who used it. You don't gotta give us the name of the original. No, we don't. We're not gonna be that technical.
Let's
He
see.
might know
Let's
that
see.
shit though.
I hope so, cause Caesar gonna be his ass.
Let's see, man.
Pause, right?
Hey, yo. Who mans is this, right?
First one.
That's that Barry White right there.
That's Barry.
Right, but let it play one more time. You know who sampled that?
Reese, like in the culture?
In the culture, yeah.
Yeah.
There's more than one person sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But what sticks in your head the most? Being a hip hop head.
Let me hear that. Let me hear that one more time.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Damn, there's so many songs that's running through my head right now.
You got it right there in your head.
Yeah.
Just name something.
Shit.
Nada.
There's so many. Like,
Oh, Caesar's gonna be watching this.
damn.
Throwing in the towel.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in the towel.
All
Yeah.
right, let's go play it.
Catch me in the crisp blue six.
that
These
ghost.
doors is crisp. Velour stop at the wrist. Watches involved. Talk to me, trick
He had it in his
daddy. I
head.
like the
Yo, that
Sheesh,
fucking
that
Ghost,
shit right there,
Ghost
crazy.
has got a style about
Yo,
him,
but
man.
Ghost on classic beats like that is retarded.
that's his lane right there.
Yeah.
That's his lane. But nobody's more pimped than Barry White.
Rest in peace to Barry
You know
White.
what I mean?
Yo, I got the best of Barry White hits. Oh
Yeah,
my
nah.
God! You know how many joints he got
Oh
on
yeah,
there?
no.
Jesus
Barry White.
Christ!
I don't care what nobody say. Barry White was a fly motherfucker. He was
With the slick back perm.
Cadillac. What? He had that Rolex on and shit with the fucking big ass
was a pimp.
bracelet. He was a pimp. Yeah, no.
Barry White was a pimp.
Barry White was. You know what I
Sorry
mean?
to say that, but he was a pimp.
Yo, I
Yeah,
gotta
nah,
tell you,
he
I
was
gotta
doing
tell
his
you,
thing.
I gotta tell you a funny story about Barry White. I never met him though. So I was living in New York. I was at my cousin's crib at the time.
There's a couple things you call Barry White though. So
Yeah, no, not like that. No.
The artist
We
Barry
talk
White.
about the artist.
Okay,
we talk about
okay.
it.
Alright.
So
Is
we was
that
at
Betty White?
Nah.
That Barry White.
So I was at my cousin's crib, right? And you know, we was in New York. My cousin thought he was, you know, pimping the girls or whatever. And all like,
Alright.
see, let me get the number with all this. Got the number, whatever. The girl that he wanted from the block finally got the number.
all right.
So I'm in there, you know, chilling in this room. We listen to music, whatever.
Wait, you said from the block?
From the block.
Like
yeah.
from the block?
From the block, yeah.
Everybody had it from the block? Or
I don't know.
no,
I mean,
He don't know that.
I
He
don't
just
know.
know, it was the
From
one
the
that
block.
his cousin won.
Yeah,
Okay,
the one
from
that
the
my
block.
cousin won.
There's
yeah.
always that one. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Right.
So my cousin was like, "Yo, I finally got the number." Dude. I was like, "Go ahead, man. You know,
That's what's
tell her
up.
to give you a call, whatever." So we listened to the music at the crib, and it's, you know, Titi was already passed out sleep or whatever, but he forgot to disconnect the phone from Titi's room. All right.
From the Bluetooth?
No. Come on, it wasn't no Bluetooth then.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
the,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? It was the
House phone.
Yeah, the house phone. Yeah.
Okay, the house phone. All
Right.
all right.
So
He said the Bluetooth.
yo, so he was like, he told Shorty, yo, call me or whatever. Call me at this time, whatever. My mom's to be asleep, whatever. She called him, whatever. He forgot to unplug the phone. This nigga played the Barry White song, Secret Garden. All right?
Oh,
So
the Quincy joint.
Yeah. So he was like, yo, and then, you know, he's like talking to, he's like, yeah, you like that girl? You know, and then, you know, that part where he go, tell me secret, right? You remember that part? Yo, Titi picked up the phone. Yo, get the fuck off the phone.
Oh my god.
Yo, he's like, yo, I gotta go. I'm gonna talk to you later.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Crazy. Put him on blast, man. Shit was crazy. That's why I fuck with Barry White.
Shit, like, yo, you playing my Quincy Jones shit?
Yeah, man. That shit was
You
crazy.
playing that shit for? All right, let's go to the next one.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me get that one more time. I know it too.
Yeah, you do though.
Them drums are so funky.
I'm so glad. I'm gonna call Caesar right after this shit.
You on FaceTime
We should face him
right now?
right now. We should. Let's do that. Once it's over, we're gonna tell him.
That's Young G's from Biggie.
You close. You close, but
Oh, Puff album.
right.
Young G's perspective, right?
Yeah, okay. But you said big. You know what I'm saying? It's Puff's record.
Okay. I mean, but Big was on the record.
Yeah, Big was
Yes,
on
it was
the
on the
record.
Okay,
Go ahead, play it.
okay. Yeah.
He got it. He
he
got
got
it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's one of my favorite records too, right there.
CD was on that too, right?
I don't remember if it was not. G-Dep, I think it was G-Dep, wasn't it? No?
Is it Black Rob?
Nah, it was just big on there.
No.
And Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, right,
Jay-Z,
right,
yeah, Jay-Z.
right.
1
Yep.
and 3.
That record is crazy right there.
Close your ears. Turn the headphones off.
Stop it.
No. Where you at? Number 3?
Go number
Hey,
three.
go back to my 3 again, please. Yes.
I was at number 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, I know. It's probably 6 and 7. Stop.
Hold on. One more time.
It's good. I confused him too. So.
You fucked him up. You fucked me up too at one point.
You got to go back to the other one.
Nah.
But that's
I mean, it sounds familiar. I got to throw in the towel on
all
that
right,
one.
play
BX2, damn. You from the Bronx? And you from the Bronx? Big punt, baby.
Let's go.
Remember this record?
Yeah.
Damn.
My world.
Crazy.
You want more, right?
Yep.
Delphonics, right?
That's what I'm looking for.
You looking for-
that's a sample. I mean, that's the
original, okay.
That's the original. Who's
One more time.
there's a few people use this actually. Come on.
That last
Come on,
joint.
you said something earlier in the podcast and you was a big, and I ain't even like that. And you don't know this record?
Man, June, you put me on the spot
False
right now.
alarm.
You
Play
put me
one more
on the
time
spot.
for him. There's 2 people on this record.
Damn, yo, I'm going blank
I'm
for some
going
reason.
to go this way. East Coast and Southern, right? Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna throw the towel on.
Play
Go
it, play
ahead.
it.
Do not mix with alcohol. It may cause drowsiness.
That's Midwest, right?
Keep
No.
out of reach of small children.
There you go.
I roll a back, crack a duck, have a scissor, get introduced to this drink.
What he got? How many he got?
I just got maybe 2
got
or 1. Yeah. C's. We're gonna talk about this.
He had a 1 in a possible that I
What we playing spades? We playing
Playing
spades?
spades right now.
Playing spades, one in a possible. See how many you got.
Damn, yo, that shit was crazy. Y'all put me on the spotlight pressure right there, Pop.
You gonna listen to those on the way.
I'm gonna have to. I don't even smoke. I might have to smoke an L right now. Y'all got
Just
me
taking
under
the L.
pressure.
Taking the L.
I'm on call right now.
Let's see. Let's see if who wins.
Let's see if he pick up.
Yeah, I know. He was probably playing golf and shit. By the way, we're calling
He probably on the
DJ
jet ski.
Caesar.
Let's see if he answers. If he don't, he don't. Shit. Oh. All right. KK.
He ain't picking up. Try calling one more time to see what happens.
Thank God.
Well, you gonna get him. You gonna get him. Damn, LS put the force of God on this one when he tightened this shit up.
He ain't pick up.
That's my man C's. Thank you, my brother.
For not picking up.
Speaking of which, with C's and Hitman and all that, I'm sure for a fact y'all was at. This goes to all of y'all. Y'all been to Lebanese?
Yes.
Of course.
Y'all been to Lebanese?
Absolutely.
Crazy, right? Man, that and then the after hour spot that was right, which is now damn, I want to say if it's Lazy Moon, it was right next door to Lazy Moon, right there on 50, but it used to be called Mimosas. Y'all remember
Yeah.
that? Man, that shit was crazy. That after hour spot was crazy. crazy. They was rocking to like 5, 6 in the morning off that. But I mean, they don't do the late night joints no more. Only
No, they
you
do
know.
late night.
They got the after.
Yeah, but the afties is by
It's a shootout.
DM only, and you gotta know people to get. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but for the most part, all the afties, you gotta get DM the address to go there, or you gotta know the promoter to go there. But shit might get shut down soon. I mean, I don't know.
I don't do afties no more. Fuck
I
that.
not. I mean, I've been to a couple, but it's not for me, man. I'm ready to go.
We had a talk with
arsonist.
arsonists about after parties and how the girls do their makeup with dirty ass feet. Some shit that we said about.
Yeah, y'all see all that.
Nah, man, y'all crazy.
It's coming out soon, matter of fact.
Y'all see all that.
Yo, she.
I got something for you because we have a big debate about this.
All right,
Best hip hop movie.
for me.
Best
for you.
hip hop movie.
For you.
I know. I know what y'all gonna say. You probably say, for you, I feel like
No,
you.
not for me. For you.
For me,
What's your
all
best
right.
hip hop movie?
My favorite movie, hip hop movie, is gonna be Juice.
Why is not a hip hop movie?
Here we go with June's bullshit.
Well, I mean,
Why? Because Tupac is the actor.
no, it's
Because
for the.
because Juice did a 2-minute DJ set.
Nah, I just felt like.
I mean,
all right,
Quincy, Q, you're Q.
All right.
Quincy.
If you're talking about that, if
He
you're
was
gonna,
Quincy, wasn't
all
he?
right, Juice is my favorite movie when it comes to the culture, right? But if you want to be like with the elements and everything,
yeah,
What's
I'm
the
gonna
elements?
go with B Street.
Okay.
B Street is my joint.
Okay. Mine too. I watch every year.
Okay, I was
That's my Christmas movie.
I thought you was gonna say Wild Style of Crush Groove.
No, so Crush is another one, but it's not really. Also,
No, I thought you was gonna say Delirious.
No, that's no.
He was gonna say disorderlies.
That's what it was.
Disorderlies.
That's the one right there.
Well, fuck both of y'all, first of all. But the element is there's not too
What I
many.
said, Delirious?
You said
Yeah, that's
So-
wrong.
wait.
Is that wrong?
So what you saying is Junebug's favorite scene in Crush Groove is all you can eat. yeah,
Fat Boys.
when they kick Buff out of the fucking out of the freaking
man.
buffet.
Did I say fuck you, both of y'all?
Yo.
Okay. Just to be
Plenty,
sure.
multiple times.
Now that we speaking about that, rest in peace, Prince Monkey D. You know what I'm saying?
D and Buffy.
And Buffy.
And Buffy.
Word.
Stuff like that. Yes.
Damn.
Well, shit.
Yo, I
So now
said
we're
it.
going.
Anyways.
Y'all going with fat jokes, okay? So last night.
Nobody's
No.
going with fat jokes.
No. Yo, so last night.
What is he saying?
Last night we step out.
We're talking
right?
about hip hop movies.
We go to a spot. Me, LS, and Smoke go to a hip hop spot. I mean, to a spot. Why is this big girl wearing spandex, right? But she's not wearing black spandex. She's wearing the nude color spandex. What the fuck was she thinking about?
Like fuchsia?
Like
salmon?
like skin color.
skin color.
Skin color joint. I got a picture.
What the fuck was that?
I know when he creepy motherfuckers took a picture. Yeah.
Big ass band-aid in the club. Fuck out of here. She got no girlfriends. She got friends.
Right. That's got it. Yo, keep it real with your friends. If
Right.
they wearing something they ain't supposed to be wearing,
but
make sure
yeah,
you
let them know before they step out the house.
Facts.
Then how we go to? I'm laughing. How we go White Castle afterwards, right? These two big motherfuckers have like a 30-pack each, right? They leave. Oh, we thought they leave, right? we get out. And they both outside, not in the car, not in the truck, in motorcycles, blasting a record called Workout
in front of White Castle.
in front of White Castle. They just ate a 64.
A 64 pack?
30 pack each.
And they're outside with
32? Easy.
blasting a song called Workout. Like,
Man.
what the fuck?
Man, that's OD right there. That is super OD.
So he gives the answer was really juice, but he went with B Street.
He's done. I think movies like Paid in Full and all
They're
that.
not fucking hip hop movies.
Yeah,
But they
man.
still for the culture, though.
No, it's not because they
Exactly.
fucking hip hop actors. That's it.
That's
That's based on a true story, though.
Okay, so you saying okay? Now you fucked up right now.
What about
so
New
you
Jack
say
City?
no.
So you saying Mitch and Alpo and all them wasn't a
That's
true
not
story?
hip hop.
No.
That's so you saying crack? So crack and coke is hip hop?
No. What I'm saying is
Then
this.
what you you
no,
saying?
no. What I'm
You
saying-
say it's for the culture.
I get what you're
D,
saying.
you fucked up on that.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is this. You
D Rock, yeah.
No, what I'm
Because
saying
you
is
got the rock.
no,
Rock.
No. Nah, y'all gotta
in
cut
the
it
sock.
out. Y'all gotta
You
cut it
heard?
out.
You got the rock in
Y'all
the
gotta
sock.
cut.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all gotta cut it out. No, what I'm saying is this: is that you grew up in Jersey or whatever. Y'all saw drug dealers on the
Wait,
block,
wait.
right?
New
Jer-
Jersey Drive.
Jersey?
What about New Jersey Drive?
Jersey.
We saw cars skate stolen in Jersey.
All day,
That's
every
what
day.
they did
That's what-
in Jersey.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like but I'm saying like when I grew up, right? And this is a true story. Growing up in the Boogie Down Bronx, Hunts Point Center Boulevard, Westchester, the big time drug dealer that I seen on my block was Chicky from Westchester.
Okay.
We also had Juanchito, God
he
rest
rap?
his soul. No, it wasn't
So
rap.
he in hip hop then.
Right,
But
but what
he
I'm
gonna
saying
tell
is
his
that
story.
they was part of the culture, meaning that they always
Okay, so what they did was take their money and do parties maybe. That's the only part of the culture you can think about. But that's not part of the culture though.
all I saw was them hustle and get what they
Right,
what they
right.
was doing. What I'm saying is that they love the culture in the sense they love the music. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just because somebody loves the music, they're not the culture.
okay, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got
So
it.
again, if you're talking about New Jack City, like Correct was saying earlier.
That's not
you
a
know what
hip
I'm
hop
saying?
movie.
No, it's not. How's it about movie? It's about a fucking cop, undercover cop, trying to bust a drug dealer.
It was Ice-T though.
It was
That
Ice T.
don't mean shit.
Nice, they started that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Robert gets it, combat.
every, yeah, right. Fucking Ice-T started that snitching shit. You know what I'm saying? From the movie. Every rapper now.
Deep Cover wasn't a hip hop
No,
movie.
you talking about the King of Harlem was a fucking drug dealer.
Ricochet wasn't a hip hop movie.
No, what the fuck? You're bugging.
Brown Sugar wasn't a hip hop movie.
Fuck no.
You
Brown
crazy.
Sugar was a hip hop movie.
Brown Sugar was a hip hop movie. Knock it off.
It was about pussy.
Not,
No, it
It was
was
about
not.
a nigga trying to get pussy from his old girlfriend.
It was an ode to hip hop. First of all,
Right.
Brown Sugar was
Right.
It was not a hip hop movie.
Yes, it was, bro.
Why?
Yo, when's the
They had-
first time you fell in love with hip hop?
That's what she said. Come on, man.
Come on, son.
It's not a
Yo,
hip-hop
hey, Lover, we need to
movie.
drop.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a movie, a hip hop movie though. They're not giving you
That's-
no elements of the culture.
You're gonna get debated on. That's a hip hop movie.
That's a hip hop.
I'm
Your
gonna
homework-
get debate. I know that's
You
the
will
reason why.
lose. You will lose.
No, I would
That's
not
a hip hop
lose.
movie.
You're crazy.
I'm telling you, it's a hip hop
Crazy.
movie.
So why wasn't it in your listing?
No, Brown Sugar's on. That's one of my favorite movies. That just slipped my mind. But that's one of my favorite movies.
Not
No.
hip hop movies though.
Nah, you should have. Yo, you
Yo,
should.
see,
Yo,
see,
no.
there's no what?
yo. To Street Dreams Music Group, you should have signed the Hip Hop Dalmatians. You should have signed them.
The hip hop Dalmatian.
Yeah, that's hip hop now. You know what I'm saying?
That is hip hop.
That's hip hop now. That's hip hop now.
Yeah.
But yo, I want to thank my man Juno Ye. He debated me for about an hour on the same question. So now I bring it to y'all.
Let's do it.
Did
Oh yeah.
Brown Sugar was in your
No, but so you would say B Street is in your number one hip hop movie?
the movie has to have at least two elements.
That's the only one.
No, it's not.
The only hip hop movie that he's saying by the elements
Elements.
of hip hop is B Street.
So okay, I'm gonna put it out there. You have,
Graffiti, breakdance.
okay, but
Yeah.
it has everything. It has all five. Think about this. Your daughter, right? You will sit her down in front of B Street or in front of fucking Pay in Full about hip hop.
The thing is that they
No. I'm asking you a
no.
question. No, don't. I'm asking you a question.
Hold on, let me-
Baby, I'm gonna tell you what hip hop is.
When
you
you
gonna
say-
put B Street, you gonna put Pay in Full, you gonna put New York City on?
when you saying baby, like my daughter,
Your daughter,
or-
yeah, your daughter, yeah.
they don't know about that culture. That's what I'm saying.
No,
they grew
right.
up in the
But
era now.
If you're gonna teach your kid,
Oh, I'm doing B Street.
okay,
100%.
He's like, oh, so, okay.
100%.
You put New York City on? That's
Yes.
hip-hop?
Yes.
Say,
Down
oh,
the- down the
Ice-T's a
road.
rapper. He's that's hip hop.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Exactly. That's what I say every week.
Until you get shot.
Nah, but nah.
No, understand. There's not teaching no culture in it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying?
What
So,
else? What else would you put in your other two
There's-
other movies you put up there for hip hop?
There'll be, I would say definite. You
Wild
got
Style and Crush
Wild
Groove,
Style
right?
Breaking. You got Breaking 1 only. Breaking 2 and 3 gotta go. Fuck
Oh yeah,
them.
yeah, for sure.
The Turbo gotta go, and what the guy's name was
Ozone.
Ozone
and Turbo.
Yeah, so I would say Breaking, Beast 3, Wild Style,
Crush Groove.
Crush Groove.
Okay.
Crush Groove was my last question. Crush was more about the label, even though it's hip hop, but it has more about the label and stuff like that.
Would you put the show up there?
It's documentary. It was a movie, yes. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
Like, because you put that, and you got to put other documentaries out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, hip hop, if you want to call hip hop movies, you will have to go with more like the Biggie story, the Tupac story, compared to a New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or a house party. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go that route.
I was just about to say
House party?
Yeah, you want to put house party as a hip hop movie?
Nah.
They got DJing and dancing
And rapping.
and rapping. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kid and Play was wild during that era.
They were wild.
They was getting busy.
You see
during that era.
they see they remade the fucking
Yeah.
house party? They
Yeah, but
gonna
it's-
mess it up.
But
jack it up.
it's a different scenario though. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
Not the same scene.
It's not the same scene. Like I could see what you see, but the title,
No, because
but the storyline is super
Yeah,
different.
but they got the title and also the dancing too.
They're doing
Yeah.
the same
They
thing like they
dance.
did with Fresh Prince of Bel Air then.
Right.
Right, but you know the series with first the new one on I
Right.
think Netflix, right?
It's on Peacock.
Peak. Hey yo, hey yo.
Hey, that's the channel.
No, but that one is more
The
dark.
way he-
That was a little bit more dark, yo. Hey yo, you gotta relax.
The way he looked at
But you know what? It rhymes with what?
D-Rock.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
No, but that Fresh Prince joint is a little bit more dark though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They took the name, but they just flipped it. You know what I mean? It's not a happy-go-lucky shit.
Have y'all seen that?
The new Fresh Prince, I haven't watched it yet. You seen it? It's good.
It's good. I didn't watch it.
Yo, like you could probably attest to this, right, Smoke? They say that the Hillary is out of bounds on this one, right?
Yeah, Hillary is just different too. And Jeffrey is the top dog, truthfully.
The Butler.
Yeah, the butler.
Word.
Yeah, Jeffrey's the top dog.
Damn. I gotta peep that.
Yeah,
man.
eventually I'll watch it. So, all right, let's say you're driving from here to NY. You got this changer in your trunk. You only got 10 CDs you could take and listen to. What 10 albums?
Damn, that's a good question. So, no mixtapes or just
Whatever you
mix
want.
it,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
All right. So, damn, man, that's a good question, man. I love fucking culture crazy. All right, if just 10 albums, you said just rocking out straight.
It's fucking out.
Illmatic, Ready to Die. Shit. Capital Punishment, Yeah Baby. Dark Corner Gina album. And if I go with mixtapes, 95 Live 1 and 2. Funk Flex Volumes 1 and 2.
60 Minutes of Funk.
Yes, sir.
Nick Red Dead mixtape called 60 Minutes to Funk, I think. Or 90 minutes on that.
Who else?
I don't fucking remember.
And the other three is up in the air, man. But damn, who else would I put up there that I played the album, no skips? Shit, my mind is clouded right now, but there's a lot of
I
them.
wonder why.
Knock it off.
That bartender shit.
Nah, this guy right here. Damn, who else?
Were he stuck in Virginia still?
Virginia. Who's Virginia?
That's the state you in right now. Everybody
in-
gets stuck in Virginia
Yeah,
for
I don't
some
know why,
reason.
yeah.
Oh yeah, with the drive. Let's see. Oh, Blueprint, Jay-Z, and Encore album, Jay-Z, and one more. I'll just probably rock out to my happy hour spot. That's it. You know what I
There you
mean?
go. Why
That's
not?
it.
Yeah.
Why
That's
not?
it. 6 p.m. Fridays, Eastern Standard Time. Shameless plug. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We all for the plugins.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Even the Peacock.
Hey, Peacock, we need to check too. We take it.
So,
Or put us on the show.
yeah, exactly, right? You want to buy us?
Right.
Can't buy us, but, we can work it out.
We can work it out.
5 records right now that you'll play in the club to get started.
Like beginning, opening, or what?
Just whatever. It's
If
5 records that you know.
in the club right now,
Go-
5
go.
that could get it popping.
Shit. I'm gonna just do the opening joints. I'll probably do that Drake joint, No Guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown, Ain't No Way.
Mm-hmm.
If I go hip hop, damn, what's rocking right now that I normally play? Shit, that's a good question. There's so many of them right now. I can't.
You know why he can't think about it, right? 'Cause that fucking bartender.
Well, no, I know when he leave, he gonna call like, yo, they gave me the bottle and the bartender and the groupie. Yo, I ain't tell him. I ain't tell him. We safe, yo.
We
We
good.
safe, baby.
We safe.
Nah,
How they say it? We're Gucci.
We good.
Who else? Yo, there's so many bangers though, man. What's that shit that we just played on Friday too?
Who played it on Friday?
Friday was shout my man Crush Tsunami and Aaron Anthems, but Aaron Anthems opened up. He played he played a lot of Latin freestyle joints that was rocking crazy, and then Tsunami got up there, got retarded too. That Usher record, that You Remind Me record.
Yeah.
That one was, on the opening tip was super crazy. There's a couple more, man, but man, I can't even call it, man. There's too many of them.
All right. So besides the radio show you got going on, anything else coming up?
Man, just continually grinding with the DJ, the host joint, and the radio show. I'm glad to have my brother here with me on the radio show too, Correct. Catch that Raw at 4 on the Raw, 808underground.com. But, I just want to, forward progress, man. I'm trying to, elevate everything I got going on right now, man. If I could really, 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 really put this to fruition and just do this 100% full time, that's what I love to do, man.
Right. And you can say also, your show's called the Happy Hour, right?
The happy hour spot. with your boy,
Bartender,
Andy,
see?
right?
The fucking bartender.
That's right.
Happy Hour's bartender. Something with that
right.
bartender shit. I don't
It's
know.
the bottle girl.
Is it
Yo,
bartender or the bottle girl?
Bottle girl.
Oh, bottle girl. Sorry.
bottle girl.
Sorry,
Yeah, you try to
the
switch
bartender.
me up,
Forget
you got to
it.
knock it off.
Trying to get him in
The
trouble.
bottle girl.
Yeah.
See, everything wrong with the bottle girl.
Trying to get him in trouble.
If there was one thing you could change, what would it be?
That I did the DJ shit way
First?
early. Yeah, because I always think in hindsight, and me and Correct had this talk a while ago too, man. And that's why I thank this brother, because he said, "Yo, it don't matter how long you've been doing it for, it's how much you got love for the culture." And when we had that talk, and he was like, "Yo, it don't matter, yo. Just if you got love for it, it's gonna come." And the fact that matter that me and this guy have conversations off camera, and just talk about shit like that, I gotta push forward, because he's one to put that battery in my back, along with some other guys, man. So I'm thankful for this dude and a couple other brothers too.
Right. One thing I could definitely say, and I said this earlier about the radio thing with you, why you're not on the radio, stuff like that, because, you are a big culture head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if there's any big concerts out here,
Mm-hmm.
or anything to do with hip hop, D-Rock should be hosting it.
Yeah.
I would love that. That'd be a
what I'm
dream
saying?
come true.
Right.
Because there's a lot of hosts out there, but they do because they just speak, they open their mouth, and that's really it. They're not hosting. They just talking. They talk a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what
But
I'm
I
saying?
can't-
They
yo.
don't. They're not about the culture. They're about the bottle girl.
That's- yeah,
the
they're about the
groupies,
clout.
The clout. That's it.
Yeah.
Clout chasing.
But
you know what I'm saying?
there's some hosts out here that get busy though. I can't front. You
No,
know
of
what I'm saying?
course.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that there isn't, but I'm saying as me person that I know you for many years, you are that guy when
Right.
it comes to basically hosting an event.
Thank you,
You know what
brother.
I'm
I
saying?
appreciate it.
I can't say much about the DJing part because, like I said, you're still new into everything.
Right.
But you are hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You are about the culture. So I want to salute to you now, give you all your flowers now. That's what me and Correct doing this podcast, is to give everybody their flowers now.
And you know what's crazy is that Coretta and I had this talk before, and we were saying you get people that just play records just to play records, but what y'all was doing earlier, playing the samples, that put me in a blank because I know them songs, but I was just trying to remember them, right? And even when I play in spots early, and this is just off some of the people that I know. They, you know, when they get prepared, they try to get a playlist together and play music, whatever.
Right.
Me, I like to go off feeling, meaning that when I'm on set, I know where the music is at. Let me see if I'm going to, you know, play like that or whatever. And sometimes it works in my favor, and I haven't.
Yeah, it's real word.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's press word.
You know, I haven't, you know, went wrong on choice of music or whatever, but I'm sure I'm gonna hit a bump in the road. That goes for everybody.
We all do, right? Exactly.
Right. So at the end of the day, like, I'm thankful just to, you know, get the opportunity to play and host parties. But like, I love both of them. They both go hand in hand.
Right.
You know, and I'm sure eventually I'm going to, you know, do my own thing in a sense of DJing and hosting my own joints too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I would love y'all to come through, man.
For sure, we here. We ain't going nowhere. You know
That's a fact.
what I'm saying?
LS Smoke, y'all come through too, man. Or,
Before we leave, shout out to our sponsors, P1 Vodka.
Yes.
Shout out to other sponsor, True Leaf, making smoke easy. Easier, actually. And don't forget, we got those hoodies out, those merchandise. D-Rock got one. He didn't wear it today, but he got one. Any final words?
man, thank y'all for the support. Everybody that's been day one on the Raw 808underground.com, from the happy hour spot, the Raw at 4, the traffic jams. Like I said, anybody I mentioned earlier that gave me the shot early, Tony Cool, Who Flavor, Ricky Padilla, DJ Nasty, Ghost Rider, Jay Johnson, DJ Caesar, Livewire, the list goes on and on. Thank y'all for our opportunity. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep pushing the culture forward, and trust me, man, this shit ain't going nowhere. We moving out here, man.
50 years, Papa.
Word.
So how can anyone book you if they want to reach out to you and book you?
You can reach me on IG at IAMDEEROCK. That Twitter at DEE_ROCK_WITEM. You DM me, we can exchange information, and we go from there. But in the meantime, in between time, just catch me in the city, rocking out, DJing, having a good time, and just having a splendid time with my people.
Facts. So we appreciate you coming out, spending
Yes,
a couple
sir.
hours with us. You know, many thanks to you, our loyal listeners and viewers. And as always, we have another exciting episode coming up. Stay tuned, and until then,
I'm your host, DJ Junebug, alongside DJ Khaled, and we are out. Peace.
Respect the DJ's podcast, baby.
You heard that shit, motherfuckers.
Street Dreams Music Group. Play that.
DJ Ron G, a musical luminary hailing from the heart of Harlem, New York. His mixtapes and production have been an unstoppable force in the world of hip-hop, leaving an imprint on the genre's evolution. With an extraordinary talent for crafting beats and mixtapes that resonate with authenticity, DJ Ron G has not only elevated the art of hip-hop, but has also become a pioneer in the truest sense. His contributions to the industry have influenced countless artists and producers, redefining the very essence of hip-hop music. Ron G's work continues to inspire and pave the way for new generations, reminding us that the rhythm of Harlem beats in the heart of hip-hop culture. DJ Ron G, Respect the DJ's podcast, salutes you.